Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the New Mexico State Aggies, taking on a team from the ACC, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Aggies ready to get this thing started and open the season. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Syracuse's offense takes the field. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Guys, let's talk about Syracuse. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Looking for room, it's Willis. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Keep it on the ground. Find some fresh air. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Short of Indiana's Kurt Signetti, perhaps no one had a more impressive debut in 2024 than Fran Brown at Syracuse, and they're set up well to continue their success.
Well, Fran Brown did a great job in the portal bringing in Kyle McCord at quarterback. He really helped ignite the offense. Now, all of a sudden, you've got to replace that missing piece. So I think a big part of the success this year, David, for Syracuse offense, can you score points and can you have a consistent signal call?
Yeah, because you're losing that quarterback, first of all, and all the guys he was throwing to. So they won 10 games way ahead of schedule. Fran Brown promising now. Got to do it. Got to reload with some new cast of characters and a little more difficult schedule.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Quickly to the tight end. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
In the red area, it's Nixon. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Sends it back in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he'll pull it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange.
What an exciting way to start this season. This offense had a plan. They knew who they wanted to be, but you had to come out and execute it. And that was a beautiful first drive, creating some momentum, not only for this offense, but for this squad to start the season.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's King. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So New Mexico State's offense will have its first possession of the game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Aggies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Fry. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying to make magic on the scramble.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that, pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Scanning the field, it's 5. Got it in the middle, it's Owens. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Looking to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Cook. He's past the 30. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Let's go. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender.
Oh, he's got some space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that first down.
On the run, it's Nixon. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Ross Simmons. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Fife. Fires to the big fella. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Makes his man miss. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. The Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's going for it all. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
And the Aggies are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Pressure coming. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his target down the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. It'll be a draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And they tried to sneak the draw in there. The defense was not fooled.
You know, there's an art to selling the draw play, and that one was kind of more paint by numbers. Didn't turn out so well.
And the defense, you could tell, they weren't fooled. They were agreeing with your painting by numbers and got in there quick, fast, and made the play.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. And eventually taken down, but what about that spin move? Gives him the first down yardage. And the Aggies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. To the ground, he's got it again. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Oh, they're after him. And that one's way too far for everybody. They've methodically worked the ball down the field. 11th play of the drive coming up, but this one 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat. Got the back over the middle. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down? Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Nestled just inside that right upright. Now the lead is down to 11.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Up to 44 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. Picked off, what a play to set him up. Taking it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3 hole early. From the gun, running back gets to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's 5. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Cook. There he goes. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On the ground, it's Willis. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. They punt it away on fourth down. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Neither team's wasted time putting points on the board. They've got it back, down 14-10. Finds his man. It's Stanley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking for a big gain. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Gill. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Hand off from the shotgun. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. Third and long coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. The play-action fake. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on first down. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Behind the chains now on second and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball is coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's 5. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll take it on the return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for a gap. It's Willis. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. During the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
To the air, it's 5. Got him downfield. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Owens. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now on 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Makes the catch. It's Stanley. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Tight end now in motion. From the gun, the ground game.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Blast is way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. The Aggies pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Softened them up with a run, and now to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Stanley. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's 5. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. It's good. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more... Turning it on! That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. He's got 67 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in mid-season form. Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. Handoff from the gun. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense, because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, it's 21-13. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking for a man. It's Fife. Throwing right. Makes a connection. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Can't get him to the ground.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pulls it in. It's Pride. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Stanley. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Lost to throw again. Caught close to the marker. It's Johnson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Fife. He caught it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They've got the screen set up. Got some room headed to the goal line. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Oh, he missed it. No good. Boy, they could have used that field goal to draw a little closer, but still an 8-point game.
And that's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Gonna run it. It's Nixon. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
The Orange, after the explosive play, might go right back to the ground. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Off play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. They're ripping off chunks of yardage and get it to the 33. Plays like that, a common sight for Syracuse fans. A year ago, as Kyle McCord led the nation in passing, the Orange won 10 games, won their highest profile bowl in a quarter of a century. Without McCord, what's the expectation now, David?
I mean, it was crazy, first of all, what Fran Brown did. Like, to take Syracuse and to make them believe, and then the high-flying offense, but now completely retooling, reloading, like, all the pass catchers at the quarterback spot. So interested to watch this offense and how they put it together, because last year they found an absolute diamond in the rough.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He just broke the century mark. 100 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 101, a way to start the season. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Syracuse mere inches away from a third down conversion. They'll try to run for it. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Hard running there. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal. Wants to adjust the pattern. Snap in the shotgun. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Great awareness by that defender that time. Seeing the ball thrown, getting his big paw, knocking it down, and now you set up second down.
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into balls because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone. It's Stanley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Aggies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's 5. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Give to the running back from the shotgun.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Finds a little space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Keeps it on the bootleg. Here comes the heat. There he goes. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. From the gun, running back on the move. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll run play action. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. I think the thought process is look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their heads. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's 3rd down. To the air, it's 5. Under fire. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. the snap. It's Cook. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays. So they come to the line, and the wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Cook. Here's some pressure. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Wants to go up top. He tries to take the top off. He's got it inside the 25. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Defense is a lot about communication. Multiple wide receivers on the same side. I got to understand if this guy's going in, this guy's coming out. Not a good job by the defense with communication there.
Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Finally brought down, the one a play not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to throw, it's Fife. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Catch in the middle, it's Owens. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Looking left. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a fourth down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Content with what they have, the quarterback takes a knee. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here.
You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know, pump it up.
Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that.
Breaks into the open. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The quick out. Hard-nosed, determined effort to work his way up to the 35-yard line. The Aggies can really attack on this second and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. Looking downfield, it's Fife. Makes the catch, it's Stanley. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the move, it's Stanley. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. Leaves it with the back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Aggies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd down from their own 20. Pulls and fired complete. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State. A great catch and run for 6. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. With the catch, it's Cook. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Ross Simmons. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's good. Syracuse might take a shot here on 2nd and short. He wants to throw it again. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. 6th play of the drive coming up. From the gun, the running back looking for room. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why wouldn't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Nixon. Fighting for the end zone, and he dropped it. Touchdown, Syracuse. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And you just heard every offensive player go, oh, for a second there. How about that? The fumble deep in the defense's territory. But how about Johnny on the spot, scooping that ball up and finishing, lowering his pads, getting in the end zone. Nice break for this offense.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Trying to punch it in. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Surging forward on the sneak. Sneaks into the end zone.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's King. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's a heat. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Using his legs, it's McMillan. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. To the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. They're hanging around here. Leads down to 12.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Ross Simmons. And they pick up just a few on that completion. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Cook. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Ross Simmons. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The give out of the gun. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Orange with a ton of options available on 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Syracuse lines up on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Brings up 2nd down.
Going to sling it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Cook. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Looking for space. It's Green. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gill. And he'll be brought down. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Now the play fake. Got his man in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Punts it out of the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got him still on his feet. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. Syracuse looked to be in dire straits to start this drive, but now they've got some room to operate. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll send the back in motion. He's going for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Bowling Green is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Cal. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Power football with the run. Oh, he's got some space. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for space. It's Nixon.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12. Syracuse doing business in the red zone. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Cuse. And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game one going exactly how they scripted.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
New Mexico State, 23.
He'll bring it out. It's Stanley. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Working that left side. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Aggies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, did he find a hole in the defense? Oh, a lot of space. Touchdown, Aggies! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ready to try the point after. Splits those uprights right in half. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Spits it out to the back. Got it in the middle, it's Hill. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Motion from the back. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Trying play action. Makes the grab. It's Ross Simmons. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. They just keep firing. He lofts one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man downfield. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
There he goes. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This New Mexico State offense is pushing all the right buttons. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's McMillan. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And here comes the offense on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Owens. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Pride. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his team.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And it's up and good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Bowling Green is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like him or hate him, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 14 to Cal. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The Orange could go for it all right here on 2nd and inches. Catch in the middle. It's Ross Simmons. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. Breaks into the open. He got loose, almost housed and finally dragged down at the 32.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gill. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Syracuse needs to come up with a big third down play to keep the drive going. Off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And that's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field, and you saw that time the pocket collapse as they were able to get to the quarterback.
Syracuse will be forced to punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And that is how a punter helps out his defense, pinning them deep in their own territory. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Owens. Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Pride.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
I'd be worried right now if I were this head coach. I've already had my starting quarterback knocked out of the game. I'm watching my backup quarterback now get ragdolled around as well. What can we do to protect him and give ourselves a chance to win this game?
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside. Fights off the defender. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on 1st down. Leads them in 2nd and manageable. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Green. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cook. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Looking for a crease. It's Hill. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on second down. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Spins away from the defense. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll leave it with him. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Leaves it with the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
Getting set for the point after. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it.
New Mexico State.
On the move from inside is 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup in. A lot of times there's so much cautiousness. You just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook. And you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Takes it on the return. He's got great speed. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That's reeled in. It's Cook.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking to throw for it. Got a man. It's Cook. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So now it's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. That's caught. It's Ross Simmons. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Looking to throw again. Catch in the middle. It's Hart. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Cook. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. He's looking to pass. Pressure coming. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to have to hold on to it a little bit longer. That's the risk and danger with throwing the ball so close to the goal line. You might get sacked.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Oh, they're after him. Just gets rid of it before the Heat. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. They'll try the left side. Turning it on. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Aggies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, the defense, they're smelling blood in the water now. Of course, they've already knocked the starting quarterback out of this game. And now with the backup in, they're bringing more pressure. It almost looks like they're more excited to get after him. This is just a very excited, very emotional defense right now.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Williams. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Caught in the backfield, it's Ross Simmons. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Aggies are marching down the field. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. The Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And the Aggies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
A pickup of 8. And that's good enough for 1st down.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. New Mexico State has it 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. The give on the option. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. What will the offense dial up on 3rd and goal? Lets it fly. Touchdown, Aggies. Fitted in the window for the score.
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Bowling Green is just getting blown off the field right now. I mean, like them or hate them, I think anyone would agree this is tough to watch. They're trailing by 14 to Cal. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple scores, but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field for this offense.
Syracuse, with that legacy of running backs, just ripped off a huge one there. Let's see what they've got this time. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaches.